Are you heard, everyone? System change, not climate change. First of all, we would like to pay our higher respect to the director of Medapum International School, remarkable judges, teachers, and friends who are participating in the presentation this evening. Good evening, guys. Well, today we're very delighted and honored to have an opportunity to do the presentations on the remarkable topic that talking about why is climate changing. But before we begin to the topics, let me and my friends introduce ourselves first. Well, my name is Tan Panyades and this is my friend Run Kim Hoa, Thai Chan Sa, Billy Da, Sok Kim Dani, and Hing Chen Ping. We are studying at level 8A of Medapum International School with teacher Seha, and we also come from group 1. And here are our list of content. We have 6 points to tell for all of you. The first point talking about definitions of climate. Second point talking about cutting down forests. The third point talking about using transportation. The fourth point talking about consuming too much. The fifth point talking about producing food. Last but not least is conclusion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let me ask you some questions. What is climate? Climate is the weather condition prevailing in an area, in general or over a long period. And do you wonder why is climate changing?
For the first point is cutting down forest. Cutting down forest to create farm or building or for other reason. Could emission tree when they are cut, release the carbon that have been storing. Each year, approximately 12 million hectares of forests are destroyed. Some forests absorb carbon dioxide, destroying them, also limit natural ability to keep emission out of the atmosphere. Deforestation, together with agriculture and other land use change, is responsible for roughly a quarter of global greenhouse gas emissions. For example, according to UNFAO, from 2001-2022, Cambodia lost 2.71 of cover tree. So, don't you think it is really affect our climate, everyone?
Welcome to the second point that talking about using transportations. Of course, guys, transportation is a type of air pollution, and it is the reason why climate change. Car, truck, ships, and planes run on the fossil fuels. These can give us the toxic smoke, and when someone who is healthy can get sick if there is enough smoke in the air. Breathing in smoke can have immediate health effects. For examples, nowadays there are many transport in the world, and when the Google also cannot count it. Imagine one person use one transportation. What if 1.88 million of people? How many transports that they use?
Well, the third point is we talk about consuming too much. Your home and use of power, how you move around, what you eat, and how much you throw away all the contribute to greenhouse gas emission. So that's the consumptions of goods such as clothing, electronic, and plastic. A large chunk of global greenhouse gas emissions are linked to private households, and the richest family can make the greenhouse gas emission than the poorest 50%.
Well, so the last point is producing food. What we eat and how that food is produced, it affects our health but also the environment. Food needs to be grown and processed, transported, distributed, prepared, consumed, and sometimes disposed of. It creates the greenhouse gases and contributes to climate change. And about the third of our main cause, greenhouse gas emission is linked to food. And here, as research show the carbon footprint of different food products, emission can be compared based on weight per kilogram of food or in terms of nutritional unit per 100 gram of protein or per 1,000 kilocalories, which shows us how effectively food supply protein or energy.
In the conclusion, climate change because of many reasons such as cutting down forests, using transportation, consuming too much, and producing food. It really affects many living in our world, so we must help and save global together.
Finally, we would like to say thank you to Director and Teacher Bunra who created this program so we can show our ability and correct to speak English at here. Thank you to Teacher Ko Ha. He is my own teacher that trained us so hard every day to prepare for our final round today. And the last is thank to all of you at here that pay your attention and listening to my teammate presentation today. Thank you.